What it do, Internet? David Baugh here, and today is that vlog number 170, ladies and gentlemen, and I thought today was a perfect day to do another story time. But today we're going to be talking about how I was on the show Friday Night Lights. Oh, as long as it looks good for the internet. So we've got this Jim Beam honey whiskey this time. So, it's 2006, right around there. I am just getting out of high school. I started as an extra. I had an audition. We went in, and there's like shitloads of people there. A lot of them way better looking than I am. I had taken my own headshots. Me and a friend of mine had just done it in our backyard, I think it was. My headshots were ridiculous at the time. I forget. I don't think I even still have those pictures, but they were terrible. I guess the casting people started laughing at my headshots. They were like, "Well, you're not good looking enough to be a football player, but we need people to be like the trainers for the team," which was fine. It is what it is. I just needed an opening, and I was all up and inside it. Like, I kind of want to do a drinking game at some point where I just watch that show and then I drink every time that I see myself, because it's a lot. Like, if you wanna laugh at something, go back to episode 2 of Friday Night Lights. That's your boy right here crying, and it was funny because there was like another guy in front of me that was crying. Like, great performance, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna be on screen, so like, oh man, go ahead. Oh yeah, man, go ahead. I was volunteering for every single thing that I could find. Stupid shit. They were like, we need somebody to run back and forth with the flags for 12 hours, and we need somebody that's gonna be dedicated. It was like, fuck yeah, man, bring it in. So like the first season, every single time you see the flags running back and forth on the Dillon Panthers side, that was this guy and one other person. There's only so often that you do that before you start getting noticed, and the producers came up to me. They were like, look man, you've been seen too many times. There's this role that we got. We're gonna try and audition you for it so that we can establish, like who you are and why you're in all of these scenes all the time. I didn't really understand what I was doing when I was doing it. We ended up getting the minor role in there, and we showed up that day, and I remember, which I had only done theater before, so I was used to like a rehearsal process and then getting it going, and they were like, nope, cameras are up, we got 6 cameras rolling, you're gonna walk in, you're gonna sit right there, and you're gonna fucking say your lines. And so I remember at the time I was thinking, there's no way that we're going to allow them to cut this. So we had made sure to interject some sort of dialogue all the time and make as much contact with the other actors in the scene, especially right around the time that we were going to be leaving, because I knew that that's how they would be able to cut us out, is if there's no lead-in space and then something there. So we just we tried to like drag it out a lot. I feel like looking back on the way that I did that scene, it's not great, but there was no way I was gonna let them cut me out of that shit. First time that it aired, we were on set still, and it was the middle of a thing, and one of the crew members came up to us and they were like, oh my god, David, you were just on fucking national television. And then I just was overwhelmed, It was the first time I was on TV doing something like that. It was a wonderful experience, and one that I will probably cherish for the rest of my life. I used it as definitely a learning experience. I met my roommate that way. So that's all I had for you guys today. It was a pleasure as always, and you have a wonderful evening.